My neighbor's security camera caught my husband at 2 a.m. I wasn't prepared for what I saw next. I never thought I'd be the woman finding strange text on her husband's phone. The late night work meetings, the sudden password changes, the way he'd take calls in another room. Classic signs I ignored for months. Last Tuesday, I finally asked him directly if he was cheating. Mark looked me straight in the eyes and swore on his mother's life there was no one else. I wanted to believe him. After 7 years together and a 3-year-old daughter, I needed to believe him. That night, I woke up at 2:17 a.m. to an empty bed. His car was gone from the driveway when I called it, went straight to Voyensvale. I sat in our kitchen until sunrise, rehearsing divorce scenarios and custody arrangements. When he walked in at 6 a.m. with coffee and donuts, he claimed he couldn't sleep and went for a drive. I nodded and pretended everything was fine. Later that day, my neighbor Sandra knocked on my door. We weren't close parent, just the occasional wave across our lawns. She looked uncomfortable, clutching her phone. I debated whether to show you this, she said. My security camera caught something last night. My stomach dropped. The footage showed Mark leaving our house at 2:12 a.m., but instead of getting in his car, he walked down the street and disappeared around the corner at 5:43 a.m. He returned punter carrying something bulky wrapped in his jacket. Here is more, Sandra said hesitantly. My camera caught him 3 other nights this week, always between 2 and 6 a.m. I thanked her, closed the door, and collapsed against it. The evidence was damning. Whatever he was hiding, I'd find it. I waited until Mark left for work, then searched our house like a crime scene investigator, nothing in his drawers, closet, or car. I was about to give up when I noticed our garden shed's padlock was new. With shaking hands, I found the spare key and opened it. Inside wasn't what I expected, no love letters or hidden phone. Instead, I found a half-finished wooden rocking horse, wood carving tools, sandpaper, and paint. Confused, I called Mark's mother. Did Mark ever make furniture? Oh, honey, she sighed. He didn't tell you. His father taught him woodworking before he passed. Mark always said he'd make his children's toys by hand someday. I found a small notebook on the workbench. Inside were sketches of the rocking horse and a note. For Emma's 4th birthday, turned 3 months to finish. That night, I pretended to be asleep when Mark slipped out of bed. I followed him to the shed and watched through the window as he carefully sanded the wooden horse's mane. Checking his phone timer repeatedly when he returned to bed, I asked, "How was the woodworking? Why the secrecy, Mark? Why middle of the night?" He looked embarrassed. I am terrible at surprises. He hesitated. My dad always said real craftsmen work when the world sleeps. It's the only time I feel him with me. I showed him Sandra's security footage. Do you know what this looked like to me? His face fell as understanding dawned. Oh God, Jen, I never thought. Next time you want to honor your father's memory, I said, wiping away tears. Maybe don't do it looking like a cheating husband on a crime show. Emma's birthday is next month. The rocking horse sits finished in our living room. Now part Mark's secret midnight project displayed proudly for everyone to see. Sometimes the things that look most suspicious have the most innocent explanations. But I still changed the Wi-Fi password just in case.